Rise and shine, superstar. It's your favorite light coach, MB, in the building. And today is a great day to be alive. So my question for you today is this. Are you a procrastinator? I used to be one, or at least I thought I was. Let me tell y'all this. I got a necklace. I believe my mom bought it for me, and it had my name on it. It was a heart locket. It's a white heart. It had green petals and little pink flowers, and it said Emily, and then it said diligent one. Now I'm in elementary school, and for some reason, I was like, I'm not diligent though. But that's what said my name means, diligent one. And I just recently was like, you know what? I am diligent. It's a choice. I was like, I'm not diligent. I wait till the last minute to study for tests. I wait till the last minute to write my papers. I wait till the last minute to do my science projects and submit my work. I'm a procrastinator. Because I know when I get the assignment 2, 3, 4 weeks ahead of time, when it's due, if I would just work on it consistently every day, a little bit of time every day, then it's going to be done before it's due. But I would wait until the night before, 2 days before. I waited. I procrastinated. And so a lot of times we're like, well, I don't get things done, or I wait till the last minute because I work better at the last minute. I'm a procrastinator. Why won't you change? I'm a procrastinator. I just keep putting it off. But I just want to burst your bubble really quick. It's not even going to hurt. You just go, pop. Procrastination doesn't exist. We're not procrastinators. Our problem is not procrastination. Our true problem is prioritizing. See, I didn't wait to the last minute because I was so busy doing other important things. I waited to the last minute because my priorities were out of order. Instead of coming home after practice and sitting down and reading a little bit out of the history book every single day, maybe I would do some other homework or take my time eating or go watch a show on TV or something, or I sit in the room and play with something and then okay, I need to get this work done before I go to bed. And that's what we do, whether you're in college, whether you're in a career, whether you have your own business, just at people. We don't have a problem with procrastination. We have a problem with prioritizing. What are we placing as priority? What are we saying is important? We get home and we want to start a business and we've been working 8 hours for somebody else, and we get home and instead of getting to our business because we're tired, we look, I'm just going to watch Netflix and chill. Let me catch up on my season 3, episode 2 Ozark. I can watch that and then I'm going to get to work. But the people who wrote Ozark, the people who played in Ozark, the people who created the designs and the costumes and props for Ozark, they did what they were supposed to do. They remained disciplined. They had their priorities and they put the work out consistently so that you could watch it. And so if we can stop giving ourselves an excuse, because procrastination is just a cute excuse. It's just a nice, some of us, our dictionary and our verbiage is so limited, but we know the word procrastination, and because it has so many letters in it and it's a couple of syllables longer than what we usually use, we're like, I just procrastinate. Procrastination is what got me this time, y'all. But it's not. It's that we don't prioritize what we're supposed to prioritize. Like if you're married, you don't put your job, hanging out with other people, getting a car, over your spouse. You didn't do it when y'all were dating, right? You prioritized that person when you were dating, but then you got married and you were like, I see you every day. Then the marriage starts to dissipate. It's the same thing with anything that we want to do in life. We keep saying we want to do these things, but we won't actually do them because we're not prioritizing them, because they don't have enough value to us. If we either don't believe that we can actually do it and it just sounds good, or we haven't figured out why it is that we want to do this thing. Shoot, I'm going to be a millionaire. I want to make $1 million. Why? It's a lot of people out there in this poverty mindset of, I just want to make more money. I just need to make some more money. Okay, cool. There's nothing wrong with making more money. But why? Why do you want to make more money? And if your why doesn't move you, if it doesn't make you uncomfortable, if it doesn't shake you, then you're not going to do the things that are necessary to be done, even when you don't want to do them, to do what you want, to make more money. Because something's going to come up, it's going to get hard, it's going to throw you off track, it's not going to go according to plan. And then you're like, all right, well, I'll get to it later. I'm put it off. Then you're going to go prioritize something that's easier or something that's fun or cute, enjoyable. So understand your why for the thing that you want, the things that you want to do, the person you want to become. Understanding your why, that's how you make that a priority. That's how you overcome this excuse of procrastination. But first you got to figure out why you really want to do it. Now, when you discover your why and your who, like who you're doing it for, because it's not for yourself, but it really is, I am doing this for other people. I'm doing this because my mom took care of me. She was a single mom and I watched her work 3 jobs and she didn't get home and she was always at my games. I am doing this because I want to provide and pay her back. She's my who. I am doing this because my ancestors slaved and built a country for free with their blood, sweat, and tears, so it technically wasn't free. And now I have the freedom to do this in America, and I owe them something because they're my foundation. That's who I'm doing it for. Because I want my children to be able to look back and say, and they're my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren and generations from now to say, yeah, that was my mom. That was my dad on stage. That was my dad with the book. That was my mom who changed the world. That's your who. And if you don't have a big enough why and an important enough who, then you're not going to be able to prioritize the things that you have to do to make the changes that you want to make, to get the things that you want to have, to become the person that you want to become. And you're going to keep giving yourself the excuse and everybody else the excuse of, I just procrastinated. So I challenge you, if there's something that you really want in life right now, ask yourself why you want it. And ask yourself, who are you doing it for? They ask me what I do and who I do it for. Hey, why? I'm sorry. Y'all didn't ask for all that. Y'all didn't ask for all that. But why are you doing it and who are you doing it for? Because if you can really pull that out, the times that get hard, the times where you don't feel like doing it, the times where you feel like giving up and quitting, the times where you feel like clocking out, the times when you feel like I just can't take this beating anymore, you can pull up your why and your who and you be like, you know what? I can. I will. I must.